Hello and welcome to another update video on Bitcoin. What a sharp pullback. I mean, Bitcoin has dipped into the support area. Yeah, basically nothing unusual happening here right now, because what did we want to see? When I made the last video, I think we had reached resistance and the upper trend line. So from there, you would naturally expect a pullback. So that pullback is unfolding, you could say, as expected, but sharp. It really doesn't really look like a wave 2 at the moment. I mean, I have to say, nothing in this move to the upside is currently impulsive, right? This is at best a diagonal structure. You guys know that we cannot trust diagonals, so it's typically the 5-wave move that tells us, oh, the trend might be up. And then the pullback is always the stress test, right? That's always the test for the bulls. The thing is, when a diagonal completes, yeah, that's just one of those guidelines, one of those market guidelines. Elliott Wave tells us that, teaches us that. We know that when a wave 1 is complete, we would normally expect a wave 2 to be sharp, if the wave 1 is a diagonal, right? Because what is a diagonal? Well, it's kind of a forced trend reversal. It's not a very clear and strong trend to the upside. So it's kind of, the bulls are not that strong yet and everything. And so typically the bears are still fairly strong. But as you can see, we're still holding this channel. We've basically moved from the upper boundary line of this channel back to the lower boundary line of the channel. We've moved back into Fibonacci support, which is, again, between 105,825 and 110,012 dollars. So a bit of volatility today, exactly what traders want to see. And the levels have been respected really, really well. Remember how the day started with the price was in a Fibonacci support zone here, to which we wanted to see a reaction. This here is, by the way, the September low price, around 107,400. We saw the reaction. The price pumped into resistance. Quick reminder of our resistance area. It's between 113,430 to $121,670. This is resistance. And so the market moved from support into resistance. And then I said, okay, wave 5 should really complete in this region. Again, I didn't call it top. Well, kind of did, but it's more like, okay, we have 5 waves up. Now we need to be mindful that a correction can start. If this wave count is correct, we should get a correction. And so it actually happened. We dipped back into support. So it's this support area which should now tell us whether the bulls can drive the price higher, essentially, because we need to hold 105,825. At least we should avoid a decisive break below. Of course, this swing low here around the wave 4 low, around 107,500, remains key support, remains short-term support that is relevant still, yeah. So the market might show a reaction to this area in this region. The 1 hour time frame, though, is not really oversold yet. We might go a little bit lower. So yeah, we're in support, but the move down is a bit sharp, I have to say. That's the only concerning thing here. If we then go higher, should we go higher, it might also be just a wave C of a broader B wave, basically a corrective rally. But if we see impulsive price action, we can, also consider the 3rd wave. This is now the micro support zone where the bulls should show up if this white and also orange scenario is actually correct. Once we break, or should we break below 105,825, well, this opens the door to a larger correction, and it will become more probable that circle wave B already topped. Currently not preferred, but possible. Just important to understand what the key levels would be for that. Yeah. So that's just a quick update for Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, make sure you also follow us on X for additional charts, updates, news, and much more. You can find a link in the comment section. There are additional chart updates and much more. So feel free to check it out. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.